Hi guys, it's Nicole, and today I've got another double page scrapbook process. I'm not sure why, but I keep falling into double page layouts. Now, I do want to start off the video and just kind of let you know that the video kind of jumps into the middle of the process. I did not hit record during the beginning because it was a lot of just sort of sorting through papers and not being very decisive, and just kind of makes a longer, more boring video. I am using a sketch from Scrapbook Generation. I will post it down below. It is a paid for bundle in which there are 10 sketches. They're all double pages and they all feature 10 photos. I modified mine to get more photos. So in place of 5 photos spanning the right side of the layout, I cut 4 of those into 2, giving me, I think, 4 more photos. I think I have a total of 14. And these are all a bunch of photos from, I think, our water camera, and then like my cell phone, from just the various trips that we took to the water park this specific year. At this point, I can't remember. I want to say this is from 2021. I'm not sure. My layout's across the room waiting to go into an album. But I had just like a bunch of like good, cute photos, like some of the ones my kids had taken underwater, and I don't like to do like a specific dedicated, layout to that. I kind of like treating it more almost like a month in review. It's more of like a summer in review. So these sort of span June, July, and August. I also, when I was working on this, I, up until this point, had kept a lot of my Simple Stories summer collections like in the collection. I ended up just mixing everything together and kind of just creating this giant summer themed like product that I can pull from, and that was a much more happy experience for me. The foam like title stickers, those are actually left over from a scrap room kit from an older summer line from Simple Stories. I'm spacing on it. I don't pay attention to the lines because I mix things together, but because people like Doodlebug, Simple Stories, Bella Boulevard all kind of pull from their like in-house color palette, it's super easy to mix things together. Now, I will say, when I was working on this, I was actually working on it during a Zoom in my Facebook group, and I have it set up to where I have one camera showing what I'm working on and one camera for like my face to chat like everybody else. So that's kind of been fun. So you can kind of see like almost like get like a sneak peek before videos drop that way. I wanted to do these water droplets that I see Allison Davis do all the time, and they always look great on her layouts. I, for some reason, struggled, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it was a sizing issue, an orientation issue, the paper I was picking. They just did not look right. Eventually, I kind of settled on changing the color, but at this point, I was like, you can see I've shoved them off to the side. I'm like, I don't know what to do. This is annoying me. And I've moved on to going ahead and putting down my photos because those were decisions that I've made. At the beginning, you saw that I did do some white paint on the edges. I just kind of wanted to have a little bit of delineation between the photos without having to kind of go through and mat them or do like a photo collage. I did stitch on the background strips with like tone on tone colors, and then that rainbow kind of striped pattern over on the far right. I did each stripe with like the coordinating color, so like light pink, medium pink, dark pink, light green, medium green, dark green. I really like the end result. Takes a little bit longer, but like I said, I stitched during Zoom and kind of helps the time go by, makes it easier for me to kind of follow the conversation because I'm not really focused on like a task. So I stopped filming while I was struggling with those water droplets. I ended up stitching on the ones that I felt like were big enough to stitch on. Some of the smaller ones, I was like, no, I'm done. Like, I had reached the point where I was like, it's fine. we're gonna move on. I did my journal strips with my Google Sheets that I have formatted to fit the Hero Arts Fancy Sentiment die. I have a tutorial on that. I'll post it in the eye above. And I like to pop these up on foam adhesive. Sometimes I'll do them flat, sometimes I'll do them stacked, sometimes I do foam adhesive. It's kind of just where my mood is at. And I filled in with just some kind of different like die cuts and stickers. Like I said, I mixed a lot of my Simple Stories collections together and just kind of pulled different things that I felt like fit my layout. So I had a lot of like sweet treats, the like little floating raft thing. I did attempt to do, I was like, well, maybe I'll add like some Nuvo drops. Allison has done tutorials on that in the past. I shook mine for a very long time. I don't know if they go bad. I'm not sure what the situation is. Thankfully I tested it on scrap paper and it was very runny. It was no longer like a thick Nuvo consistency. So I'm not sure if mine went bad, but it was kind of like the sign to me to say, okay, you're done. Let's move on. I did find in one of the sticker books, there was some label stickers that said June, July, and August. So I nestled those on like coordinating colors, so you can see July's on the yellow paper, June's on the blue paper, August, I'm trying to think of where I put August. I think it's over in the blue. So, and then I added just the year, oh, this was from 2020, the year where the water park was empty and it was glorious. With that, I thank you guys for stopping by, spending some time with me. More information down in the description box below. And if you could give me a follow over on Instagram, that would be great. I'm sharing a lot of like behind the scenes, kind of like daily stuff over there. And I'll catch you guys later.